remember the days by the old dirt road, where the wildflowers grew and the winds would blow. The sun would rise and the birds would sing, and we'd walk hand in hand like it was everything. Where the wildflowers grow, that's where I'll be. In the fields of my past, where my heart's set free. With the scent of the earth and the sky so wide, where the wildflowers grow, I'll let love be my guide. We talk about the future and the life we'd build underneath the big oak tree. The world stood still, but the years have passed and the days have flown. Now I'm searching for a place to call home. Where the wildflowers grow, that's where I'll be. In the fields of my past, where my heart's set free. With the scent of the earth and the sky so wide, where the wildflowers grow, I'll let love be my guide. Through the trials, through the pain, I'll find my way back to the rain. When I do, I'll be home. Where the wildflowers grow, I won't be alone. So I'll keep on walking through the hills so green, looking for the peace that I've always seen. And when I find it, I'll know it's true. Where the wildflowers grow, I'll start anew. Where the wildflowers grow, I'll start anew. Drove past her porch in the Carolina mist. Didn't slow down, didn't wave my fist, but I left behind more than a pair of boots. I left her heart with my worn out truths. Diesel smoke and old regrets, that's the only road I get. The past don't burn, it follows close, like every ghost that I let go. I heard she married someone kind, not a rambling man with a stubborn mind. She found peace where I left pain. Guess not all storms are made of rain. Diesel smoke and old regrets, that's the only road I get. The past don't burn, it follows close, like every ghost that I let go. I sleep in cabins I talk to the moon, still hear her laugh in an old hang tune. If I just stay for one more fight, maybe she'd be here tonight. Some wounds don't bleed, they haunt instead. Some men drive just to forget. Diesel smoke and old regrets. She's the one I still ain't met. Quarter tank and a prayer and a wallet that's barely there. The map's torn, the signs are gone, but my gut says I'm driving home. Quarter tank and a prayer, that's all I've got. Left the past in a parking lot, miles behind and hope ahead, a restless soul that ain't done yet. Quarter tank and a prayer, not done running red. She told me, go find what you lost. Freedom always comes at a cost. I ain't rich, but I'm alive, and this old rig still loves to drive. Quarter tank and a prayer, not dawn and red. Left the past in a parking lot, miles behind and hope ahead, a restless soul that ain't done yet. Quarter tank and a prayer, not done running red. If the Lord's riding shotgun, I'll be fine, even if I cross that county line with just quarter tank and a prayer tonight. Quarter tank and a prayer tonight. Just a quarter tank and a prayer tonight. I'm running low on fuel and hope. The last truck stop, the last road I know. I've been on this road for far too long, and I've been singing the same old song. At the last truck stop, I'll take my rest, maybe find some peace, maybe forget the hums a lonesome tune. A couple of strangers under the moon. I sit in silence, just me and my coffee, wondering if this life will ever set me free. At the last truck stop, I'll take my rest, but the road keeps calling. I can't suppress the memories of her that I can't erase. At the last truck stop, I'll find my place. Maybe tomorrow I'll leave again, but for tonight I'll make amends with the ghosts I've chased and the love I lost. The last truck stop might be worth the cost. I'll leave here soon, but for now I stay with the sound of tires on the road far away. But I'll remember this stop, this quiet night, as I head out once more into the night. The last truck stop and the end of the line.
I left Texas with a half tank and a broken name, chasing nothing but a highway and a hat full of rain. She told me, you ain't built for sticking around. Guess she knew I'd drown in this no-name town. A hat full of rain and a heart full of shame. Windshield tears don't wash away blame. Every drop's a memory I can't outrun. So I drive through the dark, outrunning the sun, with a hat full of rain and a soul that's come undone. I pass diners that smell like home, but go sit beside me when I'm alone. Radio whispers her name in code, and I flinch at every episode. Hat full of rain and a heart full of shame. Windshield tears don't wash away blame. Every drop's a memory I can't outrun. So I drive through the dark, outrunning the sun, with a hat full of rain and a soul that's come undone. I never learned to say I'm wrong, only how to write a goodbye song. So I wear this rain like my last name. A hat full of rain and a heart full of shame. Windshield tears don't wash away blame. Every drop's a memory I can't outrun. So I drive through the dark, outrunning the sun, with a hat full
never learned to say I'm wrong, only how to write a goodbye song. So I wear this ring like my last name. In the back of the Bible, folded neat, dated last revival. Said if you read this, I've gone to see if grace has room for a soul like me. Back of the Bible, ink run dry, pages worn but still don't lie. I chase cash, she chased the Lord. I broke hearts, she prayed for more. Now I hold her words like a final title to the truth in the back of the Bible. I let her walk, said I'd be fine, but lonely burns like age moonshine. Now I drive with her voice in my chest, and a verse she marked in bold, He giveth rest. Back of the Bible, ink run dry, pages worn but still don't lie. I chased cash, she chased the Lord. I broke hearts, she prayed for more. Now I hold her words like a final title to the truth in the back of the Bible. She found heaven, I found pain. Now I read her name again and again. Back of the Bible, and I still ain't able. I left my home when I was young, chasing dreams out on the run. The city lights, they called my name, but now I'm feeling tired of the fame. Back to my roots, I'm going home, back to the place where I belong, where the fields are green and the skies are blue. Back to my roots, I'll start anew. The city's cold and the people there don't know my name, don't seem to care. But I remember the sounds of the country breeze and the peaceful nights under the trees. Back to my roots, I'm going home, back to the place where I start anew. I'll find my way back to the life I knew, where the days are long and the nights are true. I'll leave the city and all its lies, back to my roots under country skies. So I'll pack my bags and I'll hit the road to the place where my heart's been told. Back to the land where my soul is free. Back to my roots, that's where I'll be. Back to my roots, where I belong.
Every night I call at 8:15. Same old joke, same routine. She laughs like she don't miss me bad, but I hear it shaking in her laugh. She leaves the porch light on, like I might come back before the dawn. Even when the nights run long and every mile feels dead and gone, she's the reason I hold on, 'cause she still leaves that porch light on. Sometimes I lie, say I'm close to home, when I'm 5 days deep and riding alone. But love don't need exact addresses, it just wades through all the messes. She leaves the porch light on, like I might come back before the dawn. Even when the nights run long and every mile feels dead and gone, she's the reason I hold on, 'cause she still leaves that porch light on. One day I'll hang my keys for good and pull up just like I said I would. But until then I'll roam the map, knowing there's a light to bring me back. Every bulb is hope she streams, even silence makes it sing. She leaves the porch light on, my compass when I'm far too gone. Carried Dad's ashes in a Folgers can, just like he asked with a scribbled hand. Said don't waste money on some stone, scatter me where truckers roam. Ashes on the dashboard, riding with me through midnight rain and
some worn out map. Ashes on the dashboard, riding with me through midnight rain and broken dreams. He loved the road, hated goodbyes. Now he rides shotgun under western skies. From coast to coast, he's still my guide. Ashes on the dashboard, soul on the ride. He raised me tough, but not alone. Now the cab feels just like home. Ashes on the dashboard, never gone. Ashes on the dashboard, never gone. Through midnight rain and broken dreams, he loved the road, hated goodbyes. Now he rides shotgun under western skies. From coast to coast, he's still my guide. Ashes on the dashboard, soul on the ride. Ashes on the dashboard, never gone. I took a ride down those back roads again, with the wind in my hair and the road as my friend. The past still lingers, but I'm moving on. With every mile, I feel a little less gone. Back roads and heartbreaks, they go hand in hand. I've been lost, but I'm making my stand. The road's been hard, but it feels so free. Back roads and heartbreaks, they've set me free. I passed that house where we used to live, and I thought of the love I couldn't forgive. But the back roads called, so I had to go. Let the past fade with every mile I know. Back roads and heartbreaks, they go hand in hand. I've been lost, but I'm making my stand. The road's been hard, but it feels so free. Back roads and heartbreaks, they set me free. Maybe someday I'll find my way back, but for now I'm on the right track. With the back roads and the pain behind, I'll find peace if I just don't mind. So I'll keep riding till the morning light. With the back roads ahead, I'll be alright. And the heartbreaks will fade as I chase the dawn. Back roads and heartbreaks, I'll carry on. Back roads and heartbreaks, lead me on. to drive that lane to my right. Same rig, same load, same taillight sight. We talk through static jokes and prayers. Now that lane's just silent air. The empty lane beside me still feels like company. I glance and almost wave sometimes to a brother lost at steel and time. The echoes fade, but not the grief in that empty lane beside me. We shared more meals through fuel station glass than most friends share in decades past. He left one night on icy curves, and all I kept were his last words. The empty lane beside me still feels like company. I glance and almost wave sometimes to a brother lost in steel and time. The echoes fade, but not the grief in that empty lane beside me. I keep his name on my truck's back door in vinyl script, not folklore lore. He rides with me in every hum of tires spinning toward the sun. Some folks die, some stay near in rearview mirrors, crystal clear. The empty lane beside me still haunts me quietly. Got a rust on my boots and mud on my jeans. Been rolling through towns with busted dreams. Every mile's a memory I can't shake. Every silence is a sound heartbreak makes. Rust on my boots, but fire in my soul. Rolling down roads that never get old. I ain't got riches, just stories to keep, and a voice in the dark that don't let me sleep. Left her standing on the porch in the rain. Thought I'd outrun the sorrow and shame, but each exit sign spells out her name. and every truck stop feels the same. Rust on my boots, scars on my hand. I ain't the same, but I still ain't a man. She said, don't chase nothing you can't hold. But I was born with a wheel and a heart too cold. Now the echoes of goodbye ride shotgun every night, and the rear view don't lie, it just keeps her inside. Now I walk with a limp, talk less and drive slow. Lost love somewhere back 3 towns ago. But I ain't stopping, can't afford the cost. Some men chase dreams, I just chase what I lost. Got rust on my boots and her name in my song. Still driving through right, still running from wrong. Found a Bible with a torn back spine under the dash where the morning shines. Pages yellow, words underlined. A trucker's church for lost and blind. That scratched up Bible by the dash has seen more wrecks than broken glass. It's been my map through heavy storms, my heat when diesel fails to warm, and when my hands forget to pray, it whispers truth along the way. It's got coffee stains from Colorado, teardrops dry from Idaho. It knows the lies I tell myself, still holds me like I never felt. That scratched up Bible by the dash, that scratched up Bible by the dash, which someday when this run is done, they'll find it near my 45 gun. But don't you cry, just let it ride. It got me through the darkest nights. It's not the road, it's not the rain, it's that leather book that kept me sane. That scratched up Bible by the dash is the only thing that ever lasts. not the road, it's not the rain.
I left home when I was just a boy, chasing dreams with a guitar and a toy. But the road's grown cold and the nights are long, and the place I knew feels so far gone. Home is just a memory of the love that once was meant for me. Now it's just me and the open sky, chasing a home that passed me by. I tried to find it in another town, but the lights were bright and the love burned out. So now I'm back on this highway road, looking for a place I used to call home. Home is just a memory where my heart and soul used to be. I'll keep searching, keep moving on, but it's the memory that keeps me strong. Maybe one day I'll find it again, where the heart beats like it did back then. But until then, I'll keep driving slow, hoping that memory's where I go. So I'll keep riding these streets so wide, keep dreaming of the place I left behind. Maybe one day I'll make it back to the home that love and time both craft. Home is just a memory, but I'm still looking. But I'm still looking. Daddy taught me young on a gravel road to shift the gears and carry the load. Didn't learn much schooling, but I sure learned pride from the way he drove and the way he died. Gravel in my blood, dust in my bones, this wheel and rig are my only home. Ain't no smooth path ever raised a man. I'm built on dirt, diesel and land. Mama cried when I drove away, said the road don't love, it just makes you pay. But I kept going,
with my father's ghost riding in the stack. Gravel in my blood, scars on my soul, hearts like ours don't grow old. We just harden, crack and pray someone's waiting at the end of the day. I've been broke, I've been bruised, but this gravel life I didn't choose. It chose me like a curse or fate, and I drive on through every state. One day they'll bury me out past the line where the road runs out and stars align. And on my grave I hope they say he had gravel in his blood and drove anyway. Gravel in my blood, that's enough.
Never stayed long in one place, a town or a woman I'd leave no trace. I loved them quick and left them sore, with gravel in my boots out the door. Gravel in my boots, heart full of roam, never called no one's arms home. I was the whisper in the saloon smoke, gone before the promise broke. Mama said, son, settle down, but my heart don't like the sound of chains or doors that always shut. I love the sound of gravel cut. Gravel in my boots, dust in my way, sorry hearts and no hearts to break. I've kissed them sweet, then turned away. Guess I'm built to never stay. One day I'll find a porch light glow where gravel turns to garden rows. But till that dream turns real and true, I'll walk alone like I always do. Found a letter in an old coat sleeve from a girl who prayed I'd never leave. Too late now, but her words still move like gravel stuck inside my boot. Gravel in my boots and ghosts in my trail. dress was torn. Raised 2 kids, worked fields alone. I met her selling jars of jam. Fell in love with who I am. Rust and roses, dirt and dreams. Love ain't always magazine clean. She gave me fire, I gave her miles, and somewhere in that we found a smile. From Sunday scars to wedding poses, we bloomed in rust and roses. The roof leaked more than it kept dry, but she kissed me neath that leaky sky. Money tight, but hearts were wide. We never ran, we just survived. Rust and roses, dirt and dreams. Love ain't always magazine clean. She gave me fire, I gave her miles, and somewhere in that we found a smile. From Sunday scars to wedding poses, we bloomed in rust and roses. She wore her age like a badge of pride, and I thank God she stood by my side. Still blooms every time she holds me close. Rust and roses, dirt and dreams. Love ain't always magazine clean. Still blooms every time she holds me close. Lit a smoke at the Idaho line. Didn't speak much, but the silence was kind. He drove tankers and carried pain. Never asked for sunshine, only rain. Smoke rings and silence filled the cab. 2 strangers driving what they never had. We shared a story with no names. 2 lives haunted by the same blame. No need for words when truth's so loud. Just smoke rings and silence in a diesel cloud. He said sometimes the road ain't the fix, it just hides the cracks you can't admit. We nodded slow, the lines flew past, and I knew
this ride would never last. Smoke rings and silence filled the cab. Two strangers driving what they never had. We share a story with no names. Two lives haunted by the same blame. No need for words when truth's so loud. Just smoke rings and silence in a diesel cloud. When he dropped me off, I understood that not all angels wear whited hoods. Some just leave a trail of smoke and help you bear the heavy yoke.
I left town when I was 17 with a truck full of dreams and a love unseen. The red dirt roads called out to me, and I chased them down, just waiting to be free. The red dirt roads where the wild things grow. I'll find my way back, I don't know, but every turn's a chance to roam. Red dirt roads, they call me home. I met a girl in a little town. She had a smile that could shut me down, but I was always looking for the next best thing, and left her there like a song that never sings. Red dirt roads where the memo town. She had a smile that could shut me down, but I was always looking for the next best thing. Red dirt roads where I'll find the end. The wind still blows through the old oak trees. The nights are cold, but I'm still looking for peace. I'll come back some